Welcome to Hong Kong. In this video, I'm going to show you how to spend 4 amazing days, with tips and recommendations on what to see based on my personal experience and research. Are you ready? Then let's get started. Day 1. On the first day, we're going to explore the heart of Hong Kong, the island of Hong Kong itself. We'll start with a visit to Victoria Peak, the highest point on the island and the best spot to enjoy a panoramic view of the city skyline and the harbor. You can take the historic Peak tram, which has been running since 1888, or a bus or taxi to get to the top. There, you can also check out the Peak Tower, which houses a variety of shops, restaurants, and attractions, such as Madame Tussauds and the Sky Terrace. After taking in the view, we'll head down to Old Town Central, a historic and cultural district that showcases the diversity and creativity of Hong Kong. Here, you can find everything from colonial buildings and temples to street art and galleries. You can also sample some of the local delicacies, such as roast goose, dim sum, egg tarts, and milk tea. Some of the highlights of Old Town Central include the Tai Kwun Arts and Culture Hub, the PMQ Creative Hub, the Man Mo Temple, and the Hollywood Road Antique Market. In the evening, we'll make our way to the Sim Sha Tsui Promenade, where you can enjoy a stroll along the waterfront and watch the Symphony of Lights, a spectacular light and sound show that illuminates the buildings on both sides of the harbor. You can also visit the Avenue of Stars, which pays tribute to the stars of Hong Kong's film industry, such as Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Chow Yun-fat. Day 2. On the second day, we're going to venture out of the island and explore some of the other parts of Hong Kong. We'll start with a cable car ride to Ngong Ping, a highland area on Lantau Island, where you can find the Tian Tan Buddha, also known as the Big Buddha, a 34-meter-high bronze statue that sits atop a hill. You can also visit the Po Lin Monastery, a Buddhist temple that dates back to 1906, and the Wisdom Path, a series of wooden pillars that display verses from the Heart Sutra. Next, we'll head to Tai O, a fishing village that is known for its stilt houses, salted fish, and boat tours. You can also try to spot some of the rare pink dolphins that live in the waters around Lantau Island. Tai O is a great place to experience the traditional and rural side of Hong Kong, and to learn about the history and culture of the local fishermen. In the afternoon, we'll return to the city and join a food tour that will take us to some of the best eateries and street food stalls in Hong Kong. We'll taste some of the signature dishes and snacks of Hong Kong, such as fish balls, wonton noodles, pineapple buns, and egg waffles. To end the day, we'll hop on a junk boat, a traditional Chinese sailing vessel, and enjoy a cruise around the harbor. We'll watch the sunset and the city lights, and enjoy some drinks and music on board. This is a perfect way to relax and appreciate the beauty of Hong Kong from a different perspective. Day 3. Today we're going to cross the harbor and visit Kowloon, the peninsula that faces Hong Kong Island. We'll start with a visit to Wong Tai Sin Temple, a Taoist temple that is famous for its colorful architecture and its fortune-telling. You can also find elements of Buddhism and Confucianism in the temple, as well as a garden, a hall of good wishes, and A9 Dragon Wall. Next, we'll head to Mong Kok, one of the most densely populated and lively areas in Hong Kong. Here, you can find a variety of markets, shops, restaurants, and entertainment venues. You can shop for anything from electronics and fashion to flowers and goldfish. You can also experience the street culture of Hong Kong, such as busking, graffiti, and street games. Some of the popular spots in Mong Kok include the Ladies Market, the Sneaker Street, the Goldfish Market, and the Langham Place. In the afternoon, we'll visit the Kowloon Walled City Park, a former Chinese military fort that became a notorious slum and a lawless enclave in the 20th century. The park preserves some of the historical features of the walled city, such as the Yamen, the Old Gate, and the remnants of the wall. In the evening, we'll head to Sim Sha Tsui East, where you can find a variety of bars, clubs, and restaurants. You can enjoy the nightlife of Hong Kong and mingle with locals and expats. You can also find some of the best views of the harbor and the skyline, especially from the rooftop bars and terraces. Day 4. On the fourth and final day, we're going to explore the new territories, the northern part of Hong Kong that borders mainland China. We'll start with a visit to the Hong Kong Wetland Park, a nature reserve that showcases the diversity and importance of the wetland ecosystem. You can see various kinds of plants and animals, such as mangroves, lotuses, butterflies, and birds. Next, we'll head to the Ping Shan Heritage Trail, a walking route that passes through some of the oldest and most historic sites in Hong Kong. You can see the ancestral halls, temples, pagodas, one of the indigenous clans of Hong Kong. You can also visit the Ping Shan Tang Clan Gallery, which displays the artifacts and documents of the clan's history and culture. In the afternoon, we'll join a bike tour that will take us to some of the scenic and rural areas of the new territories. We'll cycle along the rivers, fields, and villages, and enjoy the fresh air and greenery. We'll also stop at some of the local attractions, such as the Lam Chun Wishing Tree, the Tai Po Waterfront Park, and the Hong Kong Railway Museum. To end our trip, we'll head to Sha Tin, where you can find the 10,000 Buddhas Monastery, a Buddhist temple that is famous for its collection of over 10,000 Buddha statues. You can climb up the hill and see the different poses and expressions of the Buddhas, as well as the main hall, the pagoda and the pavilion. You can also see some of the relics and remains of the temple's founder, the Venerable Yut Kai. And that's it for our 4-day itinerary in Hong Kong. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos.